Did you say you have one lens only? You're in the right place. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, but today we are in Italy and we're gonna talk about what's in my camera bag 2022 for the EDC and everyday carry camera. The very first thing you want to consider is what kind of bag do you need and what shape. There are bags you can have on your shoulder, there are backpacks, other smaller ones, pouches, whatever you feel comfortable with. Maybe you're accustomed to solutions like this one. This is a standard bag. So if you come from the DSLR world, you probably had one of these with all your lenses and the gear and the chargers and the cables and the filters, so on and so forth. But nowadays we're discussing about an EDC. What does it mean? And as an everyday carry, I personally picked up a one lens only, so I went from this solution I just showed you to a very simple one. So now I'm using two small pouches, one for my camera and one for the video needs I might have. So what do I carry with me in my bag? Very simple solutions, such as this USB stick where I can put my SD card or the micro SD and eventually download the files into the computer via an USB regular port or a USB-C. And then inside the bag, let's see together what do we have here. Very simple things. This is an additional light. I might need it, I might not need it, but it's so simple and lightweight that it's always with me. And you can also have much or less intensity. Then what do we have? Of course, my Leica Q2 with the lens hood and with the cup. But since the Leica is always in my hand, and then I fit the pouch easily inside the backpack. So I have all these accessories with me. Some of them are mounted, like the camera grip and the lens hood are mounted directly on the camera, and some others are not. So do you remember this Ulanzi LED light that I showed you before? That fits easily my camera in the hot shoe. So I just remove this and I can add the additional light. So this is okay when you are recording like short videos, you have this additional light. Like today I have a backlight, I would use that if I was filming with my camera. Then of course we have the filters. I showed you already. If you missed the discussion about filters, find the link here. These are Gobi filters. The main ones are ND filters, ND8 and the 1000, and then we have a CPL filter and a UV filter. And then a couple of spare memory cards, 1 and 2. You never know. If you run out of memory, then you cannot keep shooting, but maybe also your memory can get damaged. So it's a good practice to have a couple of spare ones. Then what do we have here? A second spare battery. Very important, because if you're around, you don't want to stay without juice. You never know what you need when you're out there. Cold temperatures suck out all the juice out of your battery, and also recording videos, it's very battery draining, so a second one is always a good practice. And then the thumb rest. With these I can keep going for hours. So when I'm not using the hot shoe in my camera for this additional light, and when I'm not using the hot shoe for mounting my DJI Action 2, then you can just plug in the thumb rest. And this is a very good and cheap accessory to have, because with the thumb rest and the grip, then you can hold your camera for hours and go around and walk the city and take all the shots that you need. As simple as that. So as you see, the only thing left is this little thing that I use to clean my lens. But then now we move on to the other little pouch. It's always Ulanzi is the same brand that produces this additional LED light, and we'll see. I'm using Ulanzi because they produce very good accessories. I'm showing you another one right now. So now what do we have here? This is the pouch for recording videos. I have my DJI Action 2 fit into its protective case, which is also helping with heat dissipation. Then what do we have? A USB-C to USB-C cable to connect the DJI to my phone or to my computer if you need to change any settings or download the audio files. Then I have the little pouch for the microphone. I'm using it right now. So I normally have my Rode Wireless Go 2 inside here. I'm now using it, so one piece is here and the other one is plugged into my camera, and also the cable to connect it. I'm using one and I have a second one because you have one for Lightning and the other one for USB-C. So according to which device you are using to connect your Rode 2, you might be using your iPhone, your DJI or a computer. Then we have the adapter because the DJI uses a micro SD card, so this converts into a regular SD card if needed. And then we have a few mounts for the DJI. This one is the most famous and it's to hang it here. So when you are using this one, you just put it on your t-shirt, you forget the camera, it's magnetic. Then we have the other one that they provide you with. This is included in a DJI bag and it's basically a stand. You put it on any surface here, it will stick to any surface. Or eventually you can remove this part and screw it into another adapter. So this is what I put in the hot shoe of my camera. So we have this little adapter here. It is worth like $4 Canadian. It goes into the hot shoe, and then with this adapter you can mount it on top of your camera. And this is what I'm normally doing when I have to record POV videos. So every time you see a POV video shot for street photography, I mount my DJI on top of my Leica Q2. But as you can see, this is very bulky. It becomes too big and too heavy. So I found another solution for that. This solution is always with me in my camera bag, and so instead of using the DJI mount, which is big and bulky, I found this Ulanzi OA13. This is cool because apart from being smaller than the other one, it allows you to charge the main model via USB-C, while otherwise the only other way you have to do it is to have the additional model, because this has the charging port, while the main model doesn't have any. But now with this Ulanzi mount, you can eventually charge it while you are on the go. As simple as that. Much more compact and lightweight. So with this, with the grip, with additional spare battery, with additional memories, I'm good to go for a whole day recording videos, shooting photography. And then when you come back home, you download everything with the adapter into the computer, you edit and just upload it into the tube. So this was my very, very simple, compact and lightweight bag for EDC cameras. If anything is not clear, if you have questions, feel free to comment down here, guys. If you didn't do it yet, please subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come. And I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye.